Have you ever had a day when you felt invincible? A day when the world bent to your will, when the weight you carried felt light, when the challenges before you became nothing more than stepping stones beneath your feet. And then, the very next day, everything seemed impossible. The same hands trembled, the same mind doubted, the same heart that roared, now whispered. Why? Why does confidence appear and disappear like mist in the morning sun? Why do we sometimes soar and other times sink, even when nothing on the outside has changed? Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will change the way you think about confidence forever. Confidence is not a feeling, it is not luck, it is not a mysterious force granted to a chosen few, it is a skill. And like every skill, it must be trained, sharpened, forged in repetition. We have been sold a myth, you and I. The myth that confidence comes after the victory, that once you win, once you achieve, once you are validated, then you will feel confident. But this, my friends, is a lie. Confidence does not come from the outcome, it comes from the preparation. Dr. Nate Zinsser, sports psychologist and mental trainer for Olympic athletes, special forces soldiers, and high-performance professionals, in his brilliant book, The Confident Mind, pierces through the fog of this illusion. He shows us, through the minds of elite athletes, special forces operators, and performers at the top of their craft, that confidence is the result of meticulous mental discipline, not some emotional high you chase after success. Think of the special forces soldier stepping into combat. Do you think he builds confidence by waiting for his first victory in the field? No. He has already won, in his mind, long before the battle ever begins. He has rehearsed, visualized, disciplined his inner voice, crafted rituals and routines that prime his mind for action. And what about a high-performance football player? By the time his boots hit the ground, he is not hoping to be confident. He knows. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest athletes alive, was once asked in an interview, "In your opinion, who is the best soccer player?" Without hesitation, he answered, "I." The reporter chuckled, amused at what seemed like arrogance. But Ronaldo clarified, "I may not be the best, but in my head, I am the best," with a little smile on the side showing his self-confidence. This was not empty bravado. This was the voice of someone who has trained his mind to hold an unshakable identity, no matter the external noise. Confidence is not the cause of preparation. It is the result. You earn it moment by moment, word by word, thought by thought, until your mind becomes a weapon honed to precision. Let me ask you this. What is the story you tell yourself before you act? When you step into an interview, when you walk into a difficult conversation, when you face a performance, do you tell yourself, "I hope this goes well. I hope they like me. I hope I don't mess up"? Or do you tell yourself, "Feet steady, breathe, begin. I am ready because I have trained to be ready. I am prepared because I prepared myself. I am the best. Not because the world says so, but because I have declared it within." This is what Dr. Zinsser teaches, that mental mastery is not a gift, it is a practice, a discipline, a set of deliberate, repeatable strategies that anyone can apply. Control your self-talk. Guard it like a soldier guards the gates of a fortress. Every negative whisper, every doubtful murmur, every sabotaging thought, catch them, replace them, command them. Visualize with ruthless clarity. Not vague wishes, not blurry dreams. Detailed, sensory-rich images of you performing at your best, over and over, until your mind believes it as deeply as it believes the sun will rise tomorrow. Create pre-performance routines, simple, powerful rituals that signal to your mind, "Now we step into excellence." Before a presentation, you take 3 steady breaths, you straighten your posture, you focus your gaze. Before a crucial call, you repeat your power phrase, you visualize success, you silence the noise. These are not superstitions. They are triggers, anchors, mental switches that pull you into your best state. This is how soldiers prepare for war. This is how athletes prepare for glory. And this is how you must prepare for the battles and victories of your own life. Confidence doesn't appear when you need it. It appears when you practice it regularly. It shows up because you have built the foundation, brick by brick, day by day, even when no one is watching. So let me challenge you now. Leave a comment below. Tell me what nonsense you will stop caring about today. What useless, self-doubting thought will you silence? What old narrative will you rewrite? Because this is your moment to declare, I'm no longer waiting to feel confident, I'm training to be confident. Let's get practical. Here's how you start, right now. Step 1. Write down your current mental narrative. Be brutally honest. What do you tell yourself before you take on challenges? Are you vague, scattered, half-hearted, or are you clear, focused, commanding? Step 2. Replace vague thoughts with clear requests. Instead of "I hope I do well," tell yourself, "I will keep my focus sharp. I will execute my plan." Instead of "I don't want to fail," tell yourself, "I am fully prepared. I am committed to action." Step 3. Set aside 2 minutes a day to visualize realistic success. Not fantasy, not perfection, but you, performing at your best, handling challenges with skill, moving through obstacles with resilience. Feel it, see it, make it real in your mind. These practices are not trivial. They are the seeds of greatness. Because as Dr. Nate Zinsser teaches, the confident mind is built, not given. It is crafted through discipline, strengthened through repetition, solidified through action. Remember this: confidence is not about removing fear. It's about acting in the presence of fear. It's about building such a robust mental framework that even when doubt knocks, you stay steady, focused, unshaken. You have complete control over this. You do not need permission. You do not need someone else to crown you worthy. You are the architect of your mind, the commander of your thoughts, the author of your confidence. And here's the truth you must carry forward. Confidence is your birthright, but it is also your responsibility. You must show up for yourself every day. You must practice the rituals, speak the right words, run the mental drills. You must treat your mind as a sacred space, a fortress you fortify, a temple you honor. Because when the moment comes, when you stand on the edge of challenge, when the lights are on, when the world is watching, you will not rise to the level of your hopes. You will fall to the level of your training. Imagine for a moment the timeless battlefield, not of guns or swords, but of the human soul. It is the same battlefield faced by every warrior, every artist, every leader, every dreamer throughout history. The battle between fear and discipline, between hesitation and commitment, between the noise of the world and the still, unwavering voice inside. You stand on this battlefield every single day. When you wake up, when you face the mirror, when you make decisions that shape your future, you are either surrendering to the chaos of external circumstances or standing firm, planted in the ground you've prepared within. Dr. Nate Zinsser's philosophy in the confident mind is not just motivational fluff. It is a system, a blueprint, a weapon forged in the crucible of elite performance. He studied not just the psychology of winners, but the practice of their minds, the habits, the language, the rituals that separate the fragile from the unbreakable. And what did he find? That the mind is always listening. It listens when you speak, yes, but even more, it listens when you think. And here lies the first truth of mental mastery. You must control the conversation in your own head. You must not hope for a confident moment. You must build a confident life. Do you understand the power of this? It means you are no longer waiting for the world to tell you who you are. You are no longer waiting for external proof before you claim your inner ground. You decide, you declare, you command. Let me give you this image. A soldier walking into enemy territory does not pray for circumstances to be easy. He prays for his preparation to be enough. He trusts in his training, his conditioning, his mindset, because the battlefield will never bend to his wishes. But his mind can be made iron. Now bring this home to yourself. What is your battlefield? Is it the boardroom, the stage, the classroom, the relationships you care about? Where do you face your greatest doubts? That is where you must begin to train. Your first weapon is self-talk, not wishful, fluffy affirmations, but clear, specific, intentional commands. Feet steady, breathe, begin. I am calm, I am ready, I am focused. These nerves are fuel, not fear. Talk to yourself the way a commander speaks to his troops, with authority, precision, belief. Your second weapon is visualization. Before you step into the arena, close your eyes and run the film. See yourself succeeding, navigating obstacles, handling pressure. But don't just see it, feel it. Activate the senses, the emotions, the tension and release, until your brain begins to code this imagined success as real preparation. And your third weapon, ritual. Every champion, every elite performer has pre-performance routines that anchor their mind. Whether it's a certain breath pattern, a physical gesture, a mental checklist, these rituals tell the brain, now we switch on. Find yours, create it, own it. Confidence, you see, is not some cosmic accident. It is a cultivated state of readiness. And the more you practice, the more that readiness becomes second nature, like muscle memory for the mind. But let me warn you, there will be days when the old doubts creep in, when you fall short and when you lose and when you falter. And this is where the true philosophy of the confident mind reveals its brilliance. Because Zinsser reminds us, confidence is not perfection. It is resilience. It's the ability to reset, to return, to recommit. It's the knowledge that one mistake, one setback, one bad day does not erase the hundreds of hours of preparation you've put in. It's the refusal to surrender your identity because of one outcome. Do you hear this, friend? Your identity is not up for negotiation. You are not just the sum of your last performance. You are the sum of your preparation, your discipline, your practice, and that no one can take from you. Let's go even deeper. Every great confidence system rests on one foundational truth. You must know what you stand for, your values, your mission, your unshakable why. Because without this, all the mental tricks, all the routines, all the rehearsals will crumble under real pressure. Special Forces soldiers are not just technically skilled, they are anchored by a mission greater than themselves. That is what allows them to endure chaos, uncertainty, and fear. Their minds are tethered to purpose. And so you must ask yourself, what am I truly fighting for? What does my success serve? What is the bigger mission behind my efforts? Without this clarity, your confidence will be brittle, easily shaken by setbacks. But with this clarity, your confidence becomes something far greater than ego. It becomes a force of contribution, a channel of meaning, a declaration of purpose. You are not here to impress. You are here to express. You are not here to chase approval. You are here to deliver impact. And when you operate from this place, when your mind is trained, your identity is clear, your mission is alive, you become unstoppable. Hear me now, and hear me with your whole being. Confidence isn't luck, it's not genetic, it's not magic, it's practical, and you have complete control over it. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are not bound by your circumstances. You are not defined by what the world says or doesn't say. You are the author of your mind. You are the builder of your identity. You are the commander of your preparation. And I leave you with this final call to action. Write in the comments below, not as a casual note, but as a declaration. Today I will practice my confidence. Say it with conviction. Let it echo in your heart. Because the moment you claim it, you begin to live it. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more asking for permission. You are ready. You are prepared. You are the best, not because the world has crowned you, but because you have crowned yourself through discipline, through resilience, through unshakable belief. Now go, train your mind, sharpen your will, step into your greatness. And now, if this woke something up inside you, if it reminded you of who you are and what you're truly capable of, then don't keep it to yourself. There's someone out there right now still living in silence, still drowning in excuses, still waiting for permission to rise. Share this with them. Be the reason they wake up too. And if you're tired of surface-level thinking, tired of the noise, the excuses, the sleepwalking through life, then take your seat. This isn't just a channel. It's a circle around the fire. A place for those who are done being average and ready to rise. Here, we don't just talk about growth, we burn for it. So take your seat at the fire, subscribe, not just to content, but to the mindset, the mission, the movement. Let them scroll, let them sleep. You build empires.